just come to check in on the girls today, and Precious suddenly noticed that her cage door is open. And I don't know whether this means she's noticed. Oh, off she goes into the garden. Whoa, she needed to do a broody poop. That's good. She needs a break. I wonder if she'll be able to come back in to her own cage later on, or whether she'll need my help. You needed a break, huh? And you three cutie pies, how you doing? Eating grass. They haven't had any treats yet. My goodness me, Precious wasn't even after food. She's come for some very urgent dust bathing. Precious. Mr. Snuggles has come to protect her. Oh no, don't even think about it, Mr. Snuggles. Leave her alone, man. Oh, Mr. Snuggles, she's broody. She doesn't want any attention. Come on. You can't do that. Leave her alone. I'm gonna hold you. Silly. Oh, Precious has flown onto my shoulder for protection. Do you want to dust bathe? Do you want some treats? It's a good job you've already done your poop, huh? So I don't need to worry. Okay, I'm going to put him down and give you some food. Now she's hopped onto my other arm. You feel safe up here, Precious? Come on, sweetie. Let's give you something to eat. I think I need to give Precious her own food in a separate dish because she's not entirely happy sharing with these guys. That's a good girl, Precious. Maybe I'll give her some egg as well, since she's been sitting on that nest dutifully since I moved her a day and a half ago. We'll let Sweet Pea off in a minute, see if Sweet Pea wants to come off as well. But she's a very good girl because she hasn't actually pooped in all that time inside her nest. She wanted to keep her new nest clean, so she took the first opportunity to come off, even though there was room in there. This is what Artemis used to do. Artemis was so clever as well in that way. So I bought Precious's food on her usual tabletop spot. But she is now busy dust bathing, with Mr. Snuggles keeping watch instead of chasing her. Hopefully she'll go and visit her tabletop spot before she goes back to her nest. We'll leave her to it now that Mr. Snuggles is behaving. Let her enjoy herself in her sunny little dust bath, and we'll go check on Sweet Pea. Mr. Snuggles has led his other ladies off to their usual spot under the crate, ignoring Precious because he knows that I didn't want him to chase her. And here's my Squeaky, looking well and happy today. Lulu, what are you doing, Lulu? You're running away from me. You don't want to be chased. I can hear Sweet Pea in the nest making noises, so let's go and find her. Here she is. She's got a view now that I've put this blanket up from where it has been over the cage to keep them feeling safe. And she's come out of her broody trance. And I think she's looking out because she wants some freedom. So let's open that other door for you, sweetie. There we go. I guess the question is she going to be a smart girl like Precious and figure it out herself that she can get off the nest? Or is she not? What do you reckon, Sweet Pea? Shall I help you along? So I actually was a little bit excited today because there was a chance the eggs might pip today. But if that was happening, I don't think Precious would have left the nest. Let us have a quick peek to see if there are any pips. If there are any pips, they would be on the blunt end, hopefully, where the air cell is. Let's have a look. Nothing in that one. What about you, little egg? Anything there? Nothing in that one yet. So it probably is hopefully going to be tomorrow, maybe even the next day. Right, Sweet Pea, if you're not going to get off by yourself, I am going to get you off because you have not had a broody poo in days. So I'm going to help you. Oh dear, I can see now that she's wanted to go to the loo and she's done a poop here. I'm going to have to clean that up so that it doesn't get anywhere near the eggs. Come on, sweetie. She wants to go back to it, but not before I clean it. Let's see if you're dirty. She's not dirty, so we need to scoop that poop. We'll take you to some food. Here's Precious, still having her dust bath. Here you are. Do you want this? Let me bring you some water. Precious here, clever cogs, has heard Sweet Pea eating, So she's come off the dust bath to investigate. Come on, Precious, fly up. Here's some water for you. Well done, Precious. Oh no, they don't want to share. It's almost like Precious has become the dominant one and Sweet Pea is the nervous one. Good girls, you can share. Well done, my sweeties. Squeak, you're not allowed up there, even if you are top hen. Don't even think about it. Where are you going, Precious? Oh, good, she's drinking. These two are still not willing to share. You're a thirsty girl, aren't you? So I did put water inside the broody cage for them. But it was up to them to figure it out where it was. And they should know because they grew up in that broody cage, which is one of the reasons why they were happy in there when I transferred them. So it's like they recognised it, which is why they settled in. Don't even think about coming up here, Mr. Snuggles. No, Mr. Snuggles, you leave them alone. So she's also desperate for a dust bath. I'll put her, Sweet Pea, back up there in a while so that she can have some water to drink, just in case she hasn't figured out her water situation in her cage yet. It's funny how Precious was so good and she didn't do her broody poop in her cage, but Sweet Pea did. Here are the ladies done with their dust bathing. I saw Sweet Pea do. Oh, she's not done with her dust bathing because she's now trying to dust bathe on the ground. Mr. Snuggles, you leave her alone. He's in a feisty mood, but I don't want him chasing the broodies. He's trying to establish his manliness. Gonna take Sweet Pea back to the food and water. Come on, sweetie. You want some water? No, you want to be free? Okay, you can be free. Do what you need to do. Oh dear. Angry broodiness. She's covered in soil. She hasn't finished her dust bath yet. Squeak here is just enjoying the easy life of top hen, whereas the two broodies are just in a flap because they're off the nest and they're desperate to get back on, but also desperate to eat, desperate to dust bathe. Mr. Snuggles, leave her alone. Aww. Precious, what's up, sweetie? You want me to take him? These guys are cheeky. They like to come under the bush sometimes when they think I'm after them. Well, not recently because we've been good friends, but sometimes in the past before they knew me. Huh? Good boy. Let's take you in to give them some peace. You and I will go on a road trip down to the run, check on Sweet Pea's eggs. Unbelievable. Look at this. Squeak, the naughty girl, has come in here now that the broodies have made their nest in here, and she's interfering. You stay in here, Mr. Snuggles. No going out. Stay. Look at her. She's trying to steal Sweet Pea's nest. No wonder the girls don't want to come off the nest. Mr. Snuggles has escaped again. My goodness, don't want her to damage these eggs that are very nearly done. Leave you alone for 1 minute, girl, and this is what you're doing. Oh my gosh, it's not even Squeak. It's Lulu. Lulu, what are you doing? Lulu might actually want to lay. I'm going to put her in the other spot. Not on Sweet Pea's nest. Let's have a look. No pipping yet. No sign of any pipping. And neither on that one. Lulu, come with me. Naughty. You go in there to lay. Go on, there's 2 eggs in the corner. To teach you that should be a nesting spot. You guys just love to lay there. Go on, in your hop. Good. Now you lay there. Precious, you want to go back in the nest? Come on, sweetie. We'll put you back in if you want. No? At least Miss Lulu has not tried to get back into the cage. You can lay if you want to, just not in the broody cage. I don't like to disturb them when they're trying to lay, if that was what she's doing. I don't know if everyone's just gone broody. You two look huge. Fluffed up in the chill, cleaning yourselves off after your dust bath. It's nice that the two broodies are relying on each other for support. Lulu is back to contemplating. Oh dear. Everyone wants the favourite nest spot. Huh? You have a nest spot yourself, mate. Let's put this box. I was going to remove this box, but let's put it back so that maybe she'll settle in there instead. She's trying to find a secret hiding spot, just like Squeak was yesterday. These hens are so curious, wanting to invade and explore everyone else's space. You can't get into the habit of being in here. Come on. Let's see if you'll go in there instead, because you have laid in there in the past. In. I want you to be in there. Okay, there's no eggs in there this time, so that would have helped her make her decision. Everyone wants everyone else's nest. Oh good, she's scratching. These hens, so much drama. Everyone has come together. You guys ready to get back in, broodies? Let me put them back in the run to finish this business of preening themselves. Lulu, meanwhile, is busy in her little box, shaking the little box away. And to think I was going to put that box out of commission now, but it looks like it's still useful. I really thought they'd go back to the old spot. Precious is definitely looking. Come on, Precious, do you want to go back in? Do you want to stay here? Shall I help you? Come on. Oh, no. Angry broody fluffs. Shaking your tail feathers, sweet pea. But do you want to go back in? Oh, she wants to go in too. She's just had a little flap. She's getting ready to jump back in. The chair's moved back a bit today. Let me help you out there, sweetie. Whoa. There you go. There's the entrance. There's her eggs. No? Uh-oh, don't go back to the old nesting spot. Don't. No, she wants to go outdoors. Do you want to go outdoors? What do you want? It's like she doesn't recognise her nesting spot from the outside. I tried to capture it, but I missed it. Sweet Pea had gone into her old place to see if her nest was there. Through there. So she's struggling with the geography. She kind of knows her nest's not there, so she's now looking at the cage. So I'm going to put her in and put the blanket on to help her feel familiar. And Precious is screaming outdoors as well. Okay, come on, sweetie. Come on, don't be angry. There you go. Thank goodness. Now that she's back, she's comfy. She's settling in. Gosh, I had a momentary worry there. Her hackles are raised because she's still feeling a bit unhappy. Let's put that blanket over you. There we are. Does that help you feel safe? Oh yes, it does. She's calmed down a little bit. Meanwhile, Miss Lulu is still having a go in this nest. Well done, Lulu. Oh, she's working at laying the egg. I don't want to disturb her too much. Let me go away. And now Precious has flown in and it's her turn to figure it out. Can you figure yours out by yourself, Precious? Her door is a little easier to access. And she did fly down by herself earlier on. So she should be able to figure it out. Do you need help or are you going to figure it out by yourself? Precious investigated the food a little bit. And now she's doing the same as Sweet Pea. She's going in. Oh no. Hopefully she'll come back out. And Sweet Pea is just happily settled. I'm back in the broody trance. Precious's eggs are waiting for her. Let's go find her. Okay, Precious has come in, but she knows that this is not her nest anymore. Oh no, me coming has made her decide that maybe it is. No, sweetie, it's not this one. Come along. Let's settle you back where you belong. Her underside is really warm. Oh, you think I'm taking you away? Don't worry, I'm not taking you away. I'm taking you to where you need to be. Look, look, there. Do you recognise it? There, well done. Well done. She sees her eggs. She sees Sweet Pea. Thank goodness for that. Meanwhile, Lulu has left hers. All the drama has made her leave her little nest box. And she hasn't laid anything in there either. Gotta shut them in so that they don't get confused and try to go back to the old nesting site, especially so close to hatch day, which might be tomorrow.